I actually joined in December of 2006, and I weighed about 337 pounds, and I'm 54 years old. So I've had a lifetime of obesity from being even an infant, basically. I'm sure by the time I was 3 years old, I think I weighed 50 pounds. So it's been a lifelong struggle, and I've tried everything. I've done Weight Watchers, I went to fat camp, I mean, a variety of things, and I've had some success. I mean, I don't think I would have ever been considered sort of a normal weight, but for me, at times I felt normal. And in the last, I guess 15 years or so ago, I had lost some weight when I started a medication that caused me to lose weight, and that was wonderful. But of course, those side effects do taper off after the first few months, and so I gained all that weight back. And about 6 years ago, about the time Carney Wilson had gastric bypass surgery, I had gastric bypass surgery. And I lost 100 pounds, but pretty much within a year or so after that, I had gained it all back, and of course, some more. So I was desperate. I mean, this was about 6 years after the gastric bypass, and I just felt terrible. I emotionally felt horrible because once again, I mean, something that was supposed to be a sure thing was not a sure thing at all for me. And I had already felt like a failure, but that just was the worst. So I had a doctor who knew of the institute and encouraged me to come here. So of course I came over here after him urging me for a couple of months. I came over in November, I guess, and initially walked through. Felt really comfortable with people. They told me about other people who had had a lot of success, and so about a month after that I finally joined. And then it was another month before I actually made it to the gym and started exercising. And during that month, it was during the holiday season, so I wasn't really pushing it that much. But right after Christmas, I started meeting with the life coach, Siobhan. She, at first I was really resistant to her because I thought, what? I mean, I've been going to a therapist for most of my life, not really, but anyway, I had been going, and I was dealing with issues, I thought, but I think what she does is really help you set very specific goals. And the fact that as part of this, I started to weigh in, which I had never done. I was always just sort of guessing what my weight was. This, I had a number that I wrote down every week, and I weighed in at the same time, and so she basically held my hand during the first few weeks of exercising. She came in after, she just popped into the gym whenever I was in there. I met with her once a week, just in generally setting goals and things like that. But she would pop into the gym and say, "Okay, how did it go? Don't be discouraged. I know it's hard." But she was right there with me. But then you start seeing results. I mean, I lost 6 pounds, which is not a big percentage of what I needed to lose, but it certainly was a success. And she kept, trying to get me to articulate what makes this place different? What makes this time different? You tried so many things, but this time you will succeed, but you need to be thinking about what it is that's making this different. And so I kept saying, I don't know if it is different, but I'm gonna, I kept coming, to the institute and doing the things and keeping a food journal, which I had done before. These were all things I guess I had done before, but not sort of at the same time, and kind of putting it all together and having people to support every aspect of what I needed to do was just tremendous. I mean, and so I started losing weight, and I kept losing weight, and I lost 3 pounds a week for a few weeks, and by mid-year I was maybe down 70 pounds. I mean, it was unreal. It was faster than I even lost on gastric bypass. And so, of course, success, I think, breeds success, and I've kept going. It's been a year now. I've lost about almost 130 pounds, I guess. And, I'd still want to lose probably 45, 50 pounds. I don't know. I haven't really set a specific goal because I guess I never thought I'd even be here. I've, now I think, maybe I can actually, be a size 10. I don't know. I don't want to be a size 0. I know I never would be. But, I can't tell you, if you failed before, you really should give this a try, because I never would have thought I would have been here at this point. So, good luck. This works.